How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. Just gonna have a really quick look at Moss Carbon. Just to say, from the last video, we we haven't actually broken structure of the wedge. We've wicked below for like about a minute, but in essence, we are just in a very tight consolidation pattern. So I have a positive that I'd like to share. And each time we've made our move, we have launched through a downtrending Ishimoku, which is essentially where we are now. We are under a downtrending Ishimoku. So that's kind of it. there's your positive. Our biggest move came following a period of consolidation and then a push clean through. That took us up to just over 15, and if I scroll back to our largest move before we retraced, we also blew through a downtrending Ishimoku following a period of consolidation. So yeah, I'm not saying that because we're in a period of consolidation and under a downtrending Ishimoku that's good enough reason for us to go, but you know the examples are there, and we are literally in the last couple of minutes starting to make a move, which I'm just going to leave this here actually to watch what happens, because where we've been consolidating from sort of like the highest point to the lowest point. Just gonna put that in a little channel. There we go. Let's see if we break out of here. If we break out of here and surpass, where's that? If we break above 1110, then I would say that that's consolidation period over. But if not, and we have a slight pullback, I do expect us to just move sideways, to be fair, probably out of the wedge, and then have a little catapult or a downturn. So yeah, I'm just going to leave this rolling for a minute or two. I'm just going to move these predictions along because they haven't come to fruition from the last video, but in essence these things are still on the table. I'll leave the blue as it is, because it is still an option that we could fly into the cloud, back test top and bottom before coming out of it and going higher. How you doing, everyone? Just reinserting this sort of half hour on from our last look, and we're holding. We haven't wicked below this little trend wedge that we seem to be finding ourselves in. So I'll touch back again in about an hour's time. Well, realistically, in about 20 minutes time, once we have a new hour begin. And yeah, then I'll get this uploaded. Alright guys, just another really quick look. Half hour's gone by since I last touched this, and we've broken essentially almost to the top of the wedge, and we're sitting at the Ishimoku. So fingers crossed we're accepted, and then we should have a little launch out of here. Alright, last update for this video. We have just had a little move, which is just retraced as I pressed record. But it looks like we could be breaking to the upside. We're in the Ishimoku, and I'd say any second now. I expect us to have a nice little launch up to about 12:07. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of it from me. Fingers crossed. This is upward trend validated now, considering that we have pretty much stuck to this wedge. and made higher lows, and we have just within the last few minutes had a break to the upside, and as you can see, we broke above, and then we've had a little back test. We're currently back testing the high of the wedge. There's no other way of putting it. So yeah, I'm just gonna, there we go. There we go. So hopefully this is it now. Hopefully we're going to begin a nice little run. But do expect us to have a run up to 12 and then trail back to circa 11.19. We might hang around for a bit and then have a little launch. So it looks like the blue prediction has played out, just far slower than I wanted it to. And with hanging around at the bottom of this wedge far longer than I would have liked to have seen it. But as I've said in almost every video with MCO2, this thing moves under its own steam. You have to respect it, but it does look like the wedge breakout to the upside is occurring. Not financial advice, but I hope I've given you the best transparent information that you could possibly receive on this one. Best of luck, take care.